Lesson 1.10, Numerical Expressions. The essential question is, how can you use numerical expression to describe a situation? Unlocking the problem. A numerical expression is a mathematical phrase that has numbers and operation signs, but does not have an equal sign. Tyler caught 15 small bass, and his dad caught 12 small bass in the Memorial Bass Tournament in Tidwat, Pennsylvania. Write a numerical expression to represent how many fish they caught in all. So you got to look to see what they want. They want a numerical expression to see how many fish they caught in all. So you've got to think about, what are you going to do? Are you going to be adding, subtracting, multiplying, dividing? What numbers do you need? So when you're coding, you're going to circle your numbers. Well, we're going to need to know how many Tyler caught and how many his dad caught, right? So choose which operation to use. You need to join the groups of different sizes, so we're going to use addition. So we have 15 small bass plus 12 small bass. So 15 plus 12 represents how many fish they caught in all. Example 1, write an expression to match the words. So in A, it says addition. Emma has 11 fish in her aquarium. She buys 4 more fish. So we have 11 and the 4 more fish, and it's the plus sign because it says she buys 4 more fish. With subtraction, Lucy has 128 stamps. She uses 38 stamps on a party invitation. So we have 128 minus 38. Multiplication. Carly buys 5 books. Each book costs $3. So we have 5 books times $3. Okay. The next one is division. 4 players share 52 cards equally. So the cards are 52 and they're divided by 4 players. Expressions with parentheses. The meaning of the words in a problem will tell you where to place the parentheses in an expression. So example number 2. Which expression matches the meaning of the word? Doug went fishing for 3 days. Each day he put $15 in his pocket. At the end of each day, he had $5 left. How much money did Doug spend by the end of the trip? Over here it asks us to underline the events for each day. Well, in the first day, each day, he put $15 in his pocket. The next one, and then he had $5 left. So something in that day had him spending part of that money. The next one says to circle the number of days that these events happen. Well, if I come over here, it said 3 days. So for 3 days he did this. So think about it. Each day he took $15 and had 5 left, and he did this for 3 days. So if I have 15 minus 5, that would be what expression can you use to show what money Doug spent in 1 day? So if we have the 15 minus 5, that would represent the 1 day. I'm not asking you to solve how much money that would be, but just know that. So if this is representing 1 day, well, we need to get to 3 days because that's how much it has said it went on for. So if I'm over here, I'm going to have 3 times the 15 minus 5. And we have to put that in parentheses because if I were to do 3 times 15 first and subtract 5, I would get a very different number than doing 15 minus 5 and multiplying that number by 3. So you want to make sure that you're keeping the parentheses so that you can keep the problem in the order that it needs to be solved. Math talk. Explain how the expression of what Doug spent in 3 days compares to the expression of what he spent in 1 day. So I want you to think about that. And then I want you to write what your answer is. And when we go over it, we're going to talk about that as a whole class. Example 3. Which problem matches the expression $20 minus $12 plus $3? Remember that the $12 plus $3 is in the parentheses, so that needs to be done first, and then you subtract the $20 from that amount. So Kim has spent, for her fishing trip, she spends $12 on a fishing pole, then she finds $3. How much money does she have now? List the events in order. First, Kim has $20. Next, Kim spends $12. Then she finds $3. So in this expression, she would spend $3, which would be the minus, and then she would find $3, which would be an addition. But over here it's showing the 12 is adding, but over here it's saying that the 12 plus 3, but we're taking it away from 20. So that would mean that she'd be losing 12 and losing 3 from the 20. With this particular one, she'd be taking 12 from the 20 and then adding 3 back to the 20. So no, this does not meet the needs of that expression. So looking at the second expression, we have Kim spends $20 for her fishing trip. She spends $12 on a fishing pole and $3 on bait. How much money does Kim have now? List the order of events. First, Kim has $20. Then she spends $12. Then she spends $3. So on this one, she's minusing the 12 plus the 3 from the 20. So yes, this does meet my expression. Circle the expression that matches the work. Terry had 18 worms. She gave 4 worms to Susie and 3 worms to Jane. So if she's giving away 3 worms and she's giving away 4 worms, she's taking both of those worms away. So if I have 4 worms plus 3 worms and I'm taking them away from the original 18, this is going to be my expression. Over here we have Rick has $8. Then he worked for 4 hours for $5 each hour. So over here I have $8 to begin. So I have $8 to begin. Over here I have $8 to begin. But it's saying that I worked 4 hours for 5 hours each. So that would be 4 times 5. So over here, it's not doing the 4 times 5 from the $8. So we know for sure that it's going to have to be the first expression. Write an expression to match the words. Greg drives 26 miles on Monday and 90 miles on Tuesday. So we've got our 26 miles plus our 90 miles. All right, pretty easy on that one. Lydia has 27 fewer fish in the tank than Jack, and Jack has 80 fish. So if Jack has 80 fish and Linda has 27 less than that, that's going to give us our expression. The next one says, write the words to match the expression. 34 minus 17. Well, you could do anything you want. You could say, Bob has 34 kites and Susie has 17 less. You could say any kind of combination. Bob has $34 and he spent $17. You could do anything that you want on this writing expression. The next one says 6 times 12 minus 4. Well, on this one, you're going to need to make sure that you have something that you're going to have 12 minus 4, and then you're going to have to multiply that times 6. So one thing you could say is, for 6 weeks, Pete earned $12 and spent $4. That could easily meet the expression that's written in number 6. Now I want you to do that on your own with a partner and the problem solving with a partner. Once you've completed that and you've both checked each other's work and you know you're good to go, you can move on to the homework if there's time, and you can use the video that I've assigned for homework to help you. If you and your partner get stuck, meet me on the floor and I'll help you out.